You have a lot of our people think this is only about black people, man. Look, back in the day, we were all black. But we fell upon a curse. So Israel now, they look different. You have Jakes that look light-skinned. They have Jakes that look black. That's why in America, the whole Black Panther movement, it didn't prosper, man. Because that's not the truth. That's not what the Lord is dealing with. The Lord is dealing with diversity, but in His nation, man. You know?
Always say like it's about the spirit.
Yeah, it's about the spirit. But eventually, you know, because you have people that say you can be a spiritual Israelite. Look, if you have white people, but you see that they are Jakes, it's through the spirit. But that also means that they are of the gene of Israel, because through their father's line, they still got that gene, you know, of the Israelites. You know, I read on about the talents. It's Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. The goods that the Lord delivered unto us is this word. You know, that is that crown. That's why Yahawah said in the book of Revelation, let nobody take that crown. That crown represents this word. And in the kingdom, the Lord is going to put crown upon us. That's in the book of 2nd Esdras, and that's also, if I'm not mistaken, in the book of Zephaniah. The Lord is going to put crowns upon us. I'm going to get to that later. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So the Most High, He gave some brothers a lot of knowledge in His word. Other brothers He gave a little bit lesser. You know, to everyone to their several ability. You know, that's how the Most High works. You know, that's why you have some brothers in the camp, they know more than other brothers. That's because the Lord is really dealing with him on a higher level. You know? Verse 15. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. That's what was his name? Was one guy, our Payar. You know, a lot of them, they don't teach anymore. Basically, they took the Lord's money, the talent, and they hid it in the earth. You know, so the Lord, he gave them a talent, they hid it in the earth, and now they're living their own life. And that's not good. If you're doing that, then the Most High is going to destroy you, man. Because what did the Lord say? You know, you know, that shows you this Bible is powerful, man. I'm going to get that real quick in the book of Matthew, chapter 10. You know? Because a lot of people, they went into the truth, but now they're living their own lives. That's not good, man. And this is not your rest. You know, we need to hold on and pray to the Most High that we hold it on unto the end. Because the Lord said, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. The word endure means to make hard. So through this knowledge, you're going to be made hard. Even Elder Gabar said that. He said to have a strong mind. Mentis forte. You know, to have a strong mind. This in the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 39. It says, he that findeth his life shall lose it. And you know, so if you find your life, guess what? Eventually you will lose it. Like all those superstars and all those actors that have a lot of money, they have millions. Guess what?
Wat is dit? Wat is dit?
Praat over de Bijbel. De
Bijbel?
stammen van Israël. Ja. Wat, jij gelooft ook in de Bijbel zelf?
Ik geloof wel in.
Nee, ik geloof in mezelf.
Ja, ik geloof in God. Iedere keer als ik in het loop van de persoon kijk, geloof ik weer in God.
Dat is goed. Wat we over de Bijbel
Ben
praten.
je ook geloven?
Is dat deze mensen die hier van
Judas, Benjamin.
ja, dit zijn de ware mensen vanuit de Bijbel. Deze mensen maken de 12 stammen van
Waar staat Jezus in?
Maar als we nou gewoon
Juda,
kijken, wat wil jij in de wereld?
Weet je wat ik wil?
Wil je vrede? Wil je samen zijn? Samen iets?
vrede zal komen, maar voordat vrede komt zal eerst een derde wereldoorlog.
Ja, maar derde
Die is
wereld-
begonnen, hè? Hij is
hebben wij
begonnen.
niet-
Hij is begonnen.
Hebben wij niet al vanaf dat mensen terug kunnen denken, tot en met nu, hebben we niet al oorlog alleen om geloof?
Ja, dat is heel veel om religie.
Maar,
Maar zoals je kijkt, dit is geen religie.
wat brengt in de wereld dan de meeste ellende?
De meeste ellende,
Geloof of
nee, gaat dieper naartoe. Waarom? Al het ellende wat op aarde gebeurt is Gods. Weet je dat?
Als je meeluistert, ga je
Omdat binnenkort gaat
als
er
dat
een
zo
grote-
is, maar als dat zo is, wat heeft hij voor bedoeling dan met ons?
De
Wil
bedoeling-
hij ons pijnigen?
Hanno, hun zijn
Wil,
weg.
Nee, niet
wil
iedereen.
hij wij in de oorlog
Heb je gehoord van slavernij?
onze kinderen,
Geen slavernij.
wil hij onze kinderen
Ik
pijnigen?
heb hem gezien.
Kijk,
Is
ik-
dat
ik heb
Gods
een-
wil, slavernij?
Ja.
Dus Gods wil is dat wij zwarte slaven zijn? Is dat Gods wil?
Dat was, het was Gods wil.
Is dat Gods wil?
Het was Gods wil. Weet je waarom? Weet je,
Dus
even een
God
vraag.
denkt
Mag
minder
ik
over
even vragen? Even op orde.
negers.
Mag ik even vragen? Waar kom jij van?
Mano, we zijn weggegaan.
Kom
Hoor.
uit Kerkhof.
Maar wat is jouw vader? Wat is zijn afkomst? Uit de Antillen, zijn vader.
Katholiek.
Oké, dan ben jij een van ons, ben je een Israëliet. Wij zijn de echte Joden van de Bijbel. Wij zijn de echte.
Welk voor Ajax?
Weet je?
Nee, ik ben niet echt voetbal.
Echte Joden zijn voor Ajax.
Weet je?
Maar dat zal ik ook nog iets zeggen. De Joden zijn de echte Joden.
Nee, maar Ajax zijn Joden in de Jodenbuurt.
Ja, wij zijn geen Joden, dat weet ik. Wij zijn
Zo is het overal. Maar als je terugdenkt
En multicultureel.
Dus-
aan
dus
alles
wij zijn
wat
ook in
er
Israël.
tot nu toe is
Ja,
gebeurd hè, op deze wereld, tot vandaag. Van vandaag tot hoe ver we terug
Hey, neem die telefoon op niks. Hey. Maatje, kom.
Ik weet het, het is slecht.
is dit voor wereld.
Precies, maar het gaat
En dat
binnenkort
zeg jij is
veranderen.
Gods wil?
Mano,
Het is
Mano.
Gods wil,
Nee,
bro.
Wij zijn mensen, we hebben eigen
Weet
krachten.
je dat?
En wij zijn
Het
slecht.
gaat, het gaat
Wij
niet
zijn
om je
slecht.
eigen gedachten. Het gaat om de
We
gedachten.
zijn niet slecht, we zijn niet de jongens.
Het gaat om de gedachten. Kijk, jij bent een Israëliet, jij kan gered worden. Maar
Hij
wat
niet
moet je
Israëlisch,
doen?
toch?
Maar dan zou je je moeten bekeren.
Hij is Palestina.
Kijk, maar wat binnenkort gaat komen, luister bro. Er gaat een derde wereldoorlog komen. Als jij,
Is begonnen, ik heb gelezen in de krant,
Ik
hij
weet
is
het.
begonnen. In Rusland en Amerika.
Als jij in de knowledge bent, als jij jezelf bekeert, dan op die dag zul je ook gered worden. Na die derde wereldoorlog, dan pas zal het vrede zijn. Begrijp je wat ik bedoel? Want er kan geen vrede zijn voordat er oorlog is.
De meeste mensen,
Het moet gebeuren.
de meeste mensen die welvaart hebben, die goed
Ja, precies. Dat zijn
De
de
meeste
ongoddelijke.
mensen
Dat is waar, helemaal
die zo
gelijk.
leven, dat ze geloof
En dat gaat God
zijn,
stoppen. Dat gaat God
dat ze,
stoppen.
dat ze goed zijn. Want het is niet alleen geloof, het is proberen goed te zijn voor die mensen. Dat is geloof.
Nee. Weet je wat geloof is? Weet je wat
Maar
geloof is? Geloof is
die mensen hebben het slechtst op de aarde.
Dat is waar.
En dat is niet Gods wil.
Dat is waar. Het is wel Gods wil.
Nee,
Zo is het. Geloof mij, maar God gaat binnenkort alles in een goede orde zetten. Kijk, alles wat onze voorvader is gebeurd, zoals slavernij, is goed. Maar je bent ook een Israël. Ja? Onthoud dat. De naam van de Most High is Yahawah. De zoonsnaam is Yahawahshi.
Weet je,
Ja? En je bent ook een Israël.
Als ik zeg
weet je alle
Is goed. Ja. Oké, onthoud het, hè. Je bent ook een Israël. Oké? Als je thuis bent op internet, zoek er wat over op. Ja? Is goed? Dus, yeah. So it was a Jake, he came by. He was a little bit drunk, but yeah, still. He wanted, I talked a little bit about him, about the scriptures, so that's good. Lord willing, he come home and he searched a little bit about this truth. I don't know, man. Because the scripture also speaks about the 1/3. Also speaks about the 1/3. So you go have Jakes that listen to this word, but they are really not teachers or prophets. But the Most High is still going to deliver them. Because Yahawah said, "He that is not against me is with me." Because even back in the land of Israel, when we was there, our forefathers, there was a great multitude that also walked and talked with the Lord. With Yahawah, they walked with him, and then the Lord they fed him. And also when the Lord he came upon the ass, and they would say the King of Israel. A lot of them, he also had 1/3 people among them. So the Lord is going also deliver 1/3, and that 1/3 is going to have that mark in their forehead too. And that mark speaks about this knowledge, Ezekiel the 9th chapter. And if you go deeper in that word mark in the blue letter Bible, it says exemption of judgment. So when that judgment come of the Lord is not going to destroy them, or through his men, or through destruction coming upon them, but he will deliver them, because they got this knowledge. It's all about this knowledge, man. And that knowledge, that's the Spirit, man. Because John the 6th chapter, verse 63 says, the words that I speak unto you are spirit and they are life. So that shows you how much important this Bible is and how important it is to read. You know? Yeah, you have a question? Heb je een vraag net? Zie je een vraag? Je luistert. I read on. Matthew chapter 25, verse 16. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. That's talking about Israelites that kept pushing, trading this word. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. That's talking about a lot of Jakes that came into this truth. They know about this word, but they stopped teaching. You know? And you even have Jakes that doing that. You can see them on YouTube. You know they take off a great hiatus and they stop teaching. If you're doing that, the Lord is not pleased with you as a servant. Because if you are a master, you want your servant to do the work that you told him to do, you know, which was obligated unto him. But then you have a lot of servants which are wicked. And the Lord is dealing with the righteous servants, man. I bought you know, which means the servant of the Most High. That's which we are. We are servants. You know, but the Lord, He called us brethren, sisters. You know, He called us friends. That's even a greater thing, man. And that's the Son of the Lord. That's the Son of the Most High, whom they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Which the Lord, this is not the Lord. You know that? Jesus is a black man in the Bible. That's in the book of Revelation. I'll read on. And Matthew 25 verse 18. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. That's when the Lord is coming back. You know? Because all of us is going to stand before the Lord anyway, before the great judge, you know, and reckoned with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So that righteous brother is going to receive a lot of glory and a crown and a kingdom. And it says, enter thou into thy Lord's rest. That's the kingdom of the Lord. Because this is not our rest, man. This is not our rest. Because ever since we went into slavery, even way back then, throughout all the kingdoms which we as a people lived in, we suffered casualties, we suffered death, murder, destruction, rape, you know. And these nations destroyed us totally. But guess what? They cannot destroy us totally. Why? Because we are the Lord's people. Because if they destroy us, they destroy the inheritance of the Most High. And they cannot do that. Even in slavery, when you had Esau, when they was trying to destroy a tribe totally, the Most High wouldn't allow it. Because we are the Lord's inheritance, man. That shows you the mercy of the Most High, that He still thinks about us. And this thing is totally spiritual, man. If you're not spiritual, this word is not for you. It's only for spiritual men. I read on. This is Matthew 25 verse 21. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. That's the kingdom. Because the kingdom is going to be joyous, man. We go have plenty of women. We go have women of our nation, Israelite women, and we go have women of the other nations, but they are going to be concubines. That's what we go have. We're gonna have gold, a lot of silver. We're gonna have cattle. You're gonna have big houses, man. And these other nations, they are going to build up our palaces. Because we are Israelites. The word Israelite, Israel means Yasharahla, which means he prince of the power, he prince of God. And the prince live in what? In a palace, right? So that's what we